He was there for the murder. They're capping Your Honor.
They're capping Your Honor. They're capped completely.
When the song is played.
Oh.
Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Jordan.
Next to him, I have my wonderful co-host.
La la la, it's Omar.
So what's happening, boys? Omar, what's happening with you, man? You said you're having some sleeping problems again?
Man, I'm telling you guys, I got to start taking melatonin or something. My sleep schedule,
bro.
It's all fucked up. And now my job's starting to let us out on at noon on Fridays.
That's real nice.
It is really nice. But then I get home and I chill hard. And by the time it's like 6 p.m., I feel like it's the end of the day. And my body's just like, for some reason, ready to knock out. I don't know why. It's like I get home and I have, like on a normal day where I don't get off at noon, I have like, 6-7 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And then after those 6-7 hours are done, when I get off at noon, I feel so tired. And I've been knocking out so early, dude. I knocked out last night at maybe like 7:30 and woke back up at like 1:30 or 2.
Were you pretty fully rested when you woke up?
Yeah, I was. I
That's
felt
funny.
very awake. I couldn't go back to bed.
And you were ready to like start your day.
It's 2 in the morning.
I mean,
It's 2 in the morning.
You need to start working the stripper hours.
Yeah, I'm
2 in the morning.
working those construction boy hours,
For
dude.
real, bro.
I got to clock in at 4:30, 4 o'clock.
So what did you do at 2 a.m.?
I watched a bunch of Black Mirror.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good, dude.
Well, I didn't even know it started yet.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I haven't seen all of it. I just saw the one episode, the first one. Or
The
first
fucking
one.
Joanna's awful.
Joan's awful. Yeah,
So good, dude. So
that
good.
was such a clever premise.
Yeah, I watched like 3 of them yesterday. I watched the Aaron Paul one. Oh my fucking god, dude, you got to see.
I've
it.
heard that one's good too. Yeah, I need to watch the rest of them.
Yeah, it's a really good show. I had seen a few episodes. Like I like the museum one a lot. The Christmas one is really good.
Oh, those are from the
Previous
fourth
seasons.
seasons. Yeah, previous seasons.
But I had never watched it like fully through. Like I had seen out of there's probably like 19 episodes or something like that before this season.
Yeah.
I had only seen like 4.
Oh, okay.
But it's a good show, dude.
It's
Holy
really
fuck,
good.
I never
didn't
saw
know.
like the first season. I only saw like a couple. I saw like season 3 and season 2.
I don't even remember the first season.
The first season has some good episodes. It's
The
still
second
like,
one has good ones.
very early on, very low budget, but still has
Yeah.
some good episodes. And like season 2, it really ramps up. Season 3, the quality is like insane increase. Season 4, huge, and then it just
yeah.
keeps going. It gets better and better.
Bruh.
Is this 5 or 6? I don't
5,
know.
yeah.
5. This
This
is
is
5.
5.
They need to make these into movies. Low key.
They could be one
I
of
don't
them.
know what Netflix is doing. They need to save these stories and beef them up like 20 minutes more and make them movies.
They
It's
made
very-
one that was a movie length. It was like an hour 30 minutes. Hour
Bandersnatch one?
40.
No,
not
it's like
Bandersnatch.
it was an episode.
It was an episode about these bees that are like technology. It sounds so stupid.
Oh, I saw it.
Let me
That
try and
wasn't that
let me try and rephrase myself. So they're bees.
that
that-
are technology.
yeah, that sounded retarded.
In
So
a
they're-
world.
In a world. No, so they're bees that are like flying around, and this company owns the technology, right? And they own the technology behind the bees, which is
Okay.
like there's cameras inside these little like artificial, let's call them artificial bees, but they look like real bees. If it were to land on somebody, they would think it's a real bee.
Yeah.
But it's cameras following people, right? And this guy like starts hacking into it and like starts fucking up people's lives with the bees.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. It's a really good episode, but that one's like a movie length. It's like an hour 30, hour 40 long.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the Aaron Paul one that I watched was like an hour 20 or something like that. They're pretty long. They're getting pretty long. The Joanne is Awful one was also for sure more than an hour.
Yeah,
I think that's like a Netflix thing that they want them to be longer. Because the British people are like, bro, keep it at however long I say it, and that's it.
That's
and
it.
end it. No longer, no shorter.
No more than 25 minutes.
Yeah.
No,
No more than
I like a
25.
long one. I mean, if they're going to do
Oh,
pause. I like a long one.
oh, you like a long one, huh?
But if it's good, you know?
like a
Even
nice,
the Mike there was like, hell no.
a nice good long one.
If it's long and boring, then I don't want it.
See, that's the thing. They
No,
don't
but
want to.
yeah, if it's
They don't want to push it too long, and then it gets boring, and then they're like, "Ah, fuck, we shouldn't have did that extra 15 minutes."
just got to do a good job, man. I feel like the 3 episodes that I've seen from this season could have legitimately been movies.
Yeah,
For sure. Like maybe not in the theaters, but for sure like a streaming success
It's 'cause
as
the-
individual movies.
The writing is so well done. Did you guys hear that with the Barbie movie? The filming of the movie caused a global pink paint shortage.
yeah, and
That's pretty
pink
fire.
shit, just like pink cloth and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's just so like because I was watching the trailer recently because they released a new trailer and I was watching and I was like, man, how the fuck did they like from a technical perspective make this movie? It's so goddamn pink.
Yeah.
There's pink planes. There's pink houses. I mean, there's pink car. Everything is
neighborhood's
fucking
pink.
Everything is pink.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they do this? How much money did this cost?
Oh my
A
god.
lot. And I would imagine they didn't have, because, maybe sometimes they could reuse set pieces. They couldn't reuse shit for this movie. They had to make everything specifically for Barbie because it's all pink.
Bro, that's so stupid that the one movie they give all the money to is the fucking Barbie movie, and they're like, we're gonna do everything in camera. Nothing is post effects, nothing at all. We're gonna put all the pink shit in real life.
We're gonna
That's
build
true.
a bunch of real pink shit.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, if you're just making the color of an item pink, it probably can't be that hard. Why did they do that? They didn't have to make everything actually pink. Why did they? Like the houses and shit. You could easily CGI that on.
But yeah.
You could easily CGI that on.
I guess
like,
it becomes a question of what's cheaper. Is it cheaper to do the CGI for all the houses, or is it cheaper to just paint the houses pink?
I think
Yeah.
if
I
we're
don't
causing a global shortage of fucking paint, then maybe we should go to CGI.
A global shortage.
Yeah.
Jesus. But then again, I've heard CGI is very expensive.
It can
That's
be.
true.
Like, if you guys remember, there's a scene in Breaking Bad where he throws a pizza on the roof,
Yeah.
and that was a CGI. Like, the pizza was CGI.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's impossible to throw a pizza perfectly on the roof like that.
Mm-hmm.
It cost them $1 million to do that.
Are you
And it was
serious?
just a
The
pizza.
fuck?
And that was shot more than 10. No, that was shot like
A while
10,
ago.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
That was
That's-
12 years ago. More maybe, bro. 13, 14 years ago they shot that. So if that cost that much then, CGI now is probably way more expensive for like more elaborate shit, like
Okay,
creating
yeah.
a whole house.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, so it might be cheaper to just hire a bunch of essays and paint the house pink, bro.
Get a few folks from Florida.
No, from Home Depot, bro. Oh yeah, from a Florida Home Depot.
Yo,
Yeah,
bro.
folks are looking
Wait.
for some work.
So what's happening over there? Like my girlfriend was showing me videos, and like there's a bunch of like Mexican people looking for work, and they're not like working. They're not building houses anymore. Like they're leaving. Like what is happening?
In
I
Florida?
think
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
It's illegal now to work without a citizenship, I think.
Really?
Whoa.
So yeah, so they can't let them work. So
Wow.
nobody's working.
Like, the video I was seeing was like a bunch of people who are taking over, like a bunch of white dudes who are like
Yeah.
taking over, and they're
They do
trying
not
to
look like
like
they're having
build,
fun.
and they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
That's fucking crazy.
I saw one with a bunch of like white ladies, and they're doing like the crop stuff, and they're pulling like strawberries. And there's a video of like the fucking Mexican people doing it or whatever they are, and then they're grabbing them all like fast as shit, putting them in the bucket.
Yeah.
And then there's the white ladies, and they're grabbing like one at a time. They're taking a look at it. They're putting it
Oh
in.
my
One at a time,
God.
taking a
Oh
look
my
at it. They're going
God.
so
one,
slow.
one girl has a nibble. And
Yeah.
She puts it back.
Just a nibble
Yummy.
puts it in the fucking thing.
Another one has a conversation with a coworker for 15 minutes. No, truly though, these undocumented immigrants, they work fucking hard, man. It's
Yeah,
a damn
bro.
shame
Hell
that
yeah, bro.
we treat them and like give them this poor stigma. These motherfuckers work.
Bro, that's the shit where like they're like, yeah, we don't want anyone undocumented in the country, and then we start doing the work, and we're like, oh fuck, they work fast,
Yeah.
Yeah, like they do,
and they're
all,
cheap.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
cheap, and they do all of our shit. Like,
Yeah,
I don't get the hunt against them. I think
See,
it's like
that
it's
makes
so
more sense.
political.
because I saw somewhere where like someone filled up a private jet or a private plane full of undocumented people, and flew them to like California or something.
Dropped them off.
Yeah,
That's been popular. The governor of Texas did that, and the governor of Florida did that. He dropped
Yeah.
Busing shit.
he dropped them off to
Kamala Harris
Sacramento
fucking house,
or some
dude.
shit.
Kamala Harris's house, and then he also dropped them off to Martha's Vineyard somewhere.
Truly, it's funny, but truly an
It is
evil
funny,
thing to
but
do.
That is-
imagine
These
you're
people are here trying to find a new life, and you put them on a bus and send them as a joke.
bro. Imagine it's very cruel, but it's very funny.
It is pretty funny.
Imagine these poor Mexican people, bro. They're working their fucking asses off, and then these fucking white people come by and they say, "Oh, hey, like we have this crazy job for you. He's gonna pay so well. Take this bus ticket. We're gonna send you somewhere." And they fucking get on the bus, and then they get there, and they're like, "What the fuck do we do?
This is
Yeah.
just a house. This is a neighborhood.
This is
Drop
just a
us off in
neighborhood." They just leave.
Yeah, and then someone else comes out and gets mad at them and puts them on
Why are
another
you
bus
here?
and sends them right back. That's fucking crazy. You think they're taking care of them? I hope they get like snacks and TV.
I've heard that they were getting taken care of. Like
Oh, that's
whenever
good. All right.
whenever they're getting dropped off at these places, usually like places that are more like liberal,
yeah.
they would be like, "Okay, let's figure out a way to like take care of these guys or whatever the fuck.
Get them some sandwiches and shit.
Get some sandwiches, man."
Bro, Kamala opens the door in the morning. She's like, "What? Who? What the
Hello.
fuck is going on?"
I can imagine her opening the door like
she's
that.
off a perk,
off,
dude.
off a perk.
Off a perk.
What's going on?
Ooh, the party's starting.
Yeah. Oh, there was a video of her that just came out that was so funny, and I can't
Oh
remember what
my
it was.
God.
But she was acting a fool, man.
Man,
She is just.
Off her shits.
She's
She has
wild,
to be.
bro.
I can't believe she's the vice president.
Yeah.
Like it's just so. I mean, the vice president's a bullshit role anyway. So whatever.
Not right now, because if Joe falls again, And that motherfucker
that's true.
dies.
He's got 2
Right
more
now-
balls in him.
Right now more than ever. I can never imagine her as the president.
Bro.
Fuck
Kamala.
His HP is low.
We don't even.
His
His
HP is low.
quite low, dude.
He be tumbling, bro. I've seen him take some tumbles.
That's
Biden
the thing about
tumbles.
Biden, though. Biden can take a fall.
He can't take a
That
fall.
guy will get back up. And say, oh, that's I saw there was a crack in the ground.
Hey man, we don't know the damage done to his old feeble brain.
I mean, I guess that's true. Yeah, we don't know the damage, but he looks fine and he keeps doing it. He got on that
He
bike.
keeps
I don't
doing
know,
it.
man.
That should have been someone should have told him you cannot get on anything with 2 wheels.
Yeah.
But he got on that bike and he hit the brakes and he fell.
Oh, but it was the worst part is it was a slow motion fall. Like
So
it wasn't
bad.
even like if you ever fallen off a bike like high speed, that's normal. I feel like
It
that
hurts.
that's what happens. It hurts and you
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He stopped real slow and he put his leg down and then
Yeah.
and he fucking fell over.
Hell nah.
He just fell down. He fell. His favorite is to fall up private jet stairs.
Oh my
Yeah,
He
that's-
god.
loves
the
falling off those.
That's the shit.
The fucking private jet stairs.
He'll take a couple tumbles and then get
On
back up there.
Go on the PJ, man.
Get in there, you champ.
Get in there,
Wow.
Mr. President.
Nah, I'm just making jokes.
Imagine you get in a plane and there's a whole office in there.
Pretty sweet.
Oh, you get inside of a plane
fly.
and there's legit like office space inside the plane and there's fucking like
Man.
a bedroom and shit.
yeah,
I can't even imagine that.
I look at regular commercial planes though. Nah, you have a pretty good amount of space if you knocked out all the seats.
Dude, hell
Let's say
yeah.
you knocked out all the
You knock
seats.
out all the bullshit seats and like you don't need all the overhead storage for shit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have a lot of space to just have like a fucking big ass flat screen TV.
And they got those that fucking Air Force One, dude. It's pretty girthy. Pretty
Bro,
like
that's a big fucking plane.
that's a beluga whale
telling you,
looking
bro.
ass
Yeah.
plane.
They got a whole office on that bitch.
Yeah,
man.
they do.
Yeah. Speaking of whales, y'all seen the whales attacking boats more recently?
Oh no.
No, why are they doing that?
I don't know. Orcas are attacking more boats, and they have no idea. But I just started seeing stories about this. But they think it's like a revenge thing.
Yeah.
Like they're getting
They're
sick
vengeful?
of shit. Yeah. Well, because we fucking take their fish. We probably kill a bunch of them and stuff. Like we don't see the fishermen kill them, but I'm sure they kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Or I'm sure they,
Like maybe you think they're associating boats with harm, so
Yeah,
they're
with
they're
harm
trying to
and-
harm the boats before the boats harm them potentially.
like being defensive probably of territory. Because
Interesting.
where the fish are, the predators are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're pulling up with boats all the time, scaring them off and taking all their food, you'd be like, what the fuck are these
Taking
things?
Taking all our food.
Taking their
large
food
seals.
and taking their children.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
taking it to SeaWorld.
They usually
dude.
take the kids.
I can't
Damn,
do
that's
SeaWorld.
wild.
I can never step foot in a SeaWorld again, dude.
Supposedly they're gonna get rid of all the whales by like a certain year, and then it's just gonna be a water theme park. Like it's
Never.
gonna be rides.
I
Never. Never ever.
I'll never stop catching those whales.
Hell no.
Like how do you phase them out too? What do you do? Do you
They're gonna let them
reintroduce
die. They're
Yeah.
basically they're not gonna catch any more, and then whatever whales they have now, they're just gonna let them die a miserable death.
You know what's crazy? I think
That'll be it.
Miserable death.
I think a big portion of like the world does not give a fuck
no,
about
they
them
don't.
fucking whales.
About
They
the
don't give a
sea, I
shit.
give a fuck about the.
But I'm talking about like a majority of the population does not care.
Like 90%.
Yeah.
It's a shame too. It's a shame.
They're just like whatever.
Now listen, I'm not saying go fucking take off work and go protest the whales, but it is fucked to see the whales in the thing. It's not even that cool of a show.
it is sad.
I can see in the picture and that's it. Like you
No,
ever
when
sat
I was,
through
when
a
I was a
whole-
little kid, it was pretty cool.
I'm about to say, when I was a kid, that shit was
that shit was
fly.
But
awesome.
there's other cool things you could turn into just a theme park. Make it like a cool
There
water
are,
park. You still have a
but-
good
We
time.
was not going to SeaWorld to not see.
I was trying to get splashed by
the
that whale.
I
bro.
want to get splashed by the
I
whale.
got
Alright.
splashed and it was great.
Why don't they make it a bigger house then?
That
They
is true.
can't.
They can't
Now
give a-
everything outside of the show, horrible. But
Yeah.
the show itself, I had a good time.
It's a little cool.
It is kind of cool.
It is kinda
How
cool.
big? How big
I
can
hope
you
they
really
drown all
make
those
it? Though?
fucking No, I'm just kidding. All those fucking workers.
How big can you really fucking make the thing though? I mean, you'd
They
have to
gotta.
make it like ocean sized for this whale to be somewhat comfortable to live a decent life.
Yeah,
Like the fucking ones they have though are like fucking smaller than this house.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you were to put a giant circle in this house,
and
at
it's
least
a
make
big
it like
fucking whale. It's like
Yeah.
a killer whale.
make it like 6 times the size of what they normally are, which
Yeah.
is doable for sure. They just have to make a little room for it, knock out some more space.
I don't know where
That's
you
true.
put that shit because that fucking SeaWorld is already big as is.
It
And you
is
gotta make
pretty big.
more room for the whale.
Make it, I don't know, underground.
I wish they wouldn't keep it
there's
his
no way.
whole life. I wish they would like rotate him in and out.
That
Now,
would
that's
make
a
more
good
sense
idea.
to me.
Yeah.
Like keep some for some years, but I don't know if.
But then you send it back out to the water and it's like, yo, where's my food?
Yeah,
That's
but
what I was
trouble
gonna
to catch
say,
them, too.
They
dude.
start bullying him.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I start getting bullied. I'm not sure if those can survive again after being reintroduced into the wild.
Yeah.
Is the thing, bro.
Yeah, I think like when you take animals out of their habitat, it fucks them up a lot more than we think it does.
Yeah.
Like I've heard when there's beach dolphins and sharks and stuff like that, you know, people try to save them and they'll put like the wet rags on them until help comes and stuff like that. I've heard that when they get them back in the water, they still die anyways, just from like shock, because they're so fucked up and traumatized and
So it's basically-
lack of whatever they need.
It's basically fucking pointless then.
I mean, I'm sure sometimes it helps, but I've heard oftentimes they just die anyways.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't be having the show
They're
regardless.
just stunned, yeah.
So,
Th-
yeah.
That actually brings me to a good subject. So me and some friends have been fishing like recently, and we've been like getting into it. And I was doing research because I was curious. Like we've been doing catch and release. So like I was like thinking, how often do fish die when they're caught and they're released? Right? Like what is a rough percentage? Like how much stress does it actually put on their body to be caught out of the water
Yeah.
and then released, right? by a hook, right? I imagine
You know what's
them-
funny? In my head, I just imagine from SpongeBob the big hand coming down and grabbing us. And that's what it's like for them.
Dude,
Yeah.
it is. It's 100% like that. I was reading about it, and it said there's no 100 like specific number, but the percentage is between like a range of like 20 to like 30% of them die, but like the majority, like 70% that you catch, will live. If you
Okay.
catch it and you release it, it'll live.
Shape
most
up
part.
20 to 30%. It's just a hook, dude. Like, okay, a beached whale is something like that is there for a while, but if you catch them on a hook, what? They're back in the water in
I
like
don't
a
know,
minute?
man. A hook can fuck them up, bro.
Oh,
Like today,
yeah.
my friend, he had a tri hook,
Yeah.
which has like 3 little hooks.
Oh, my God.
And he caught this thing,
That's
and
torture.
it was like inside this motherfucker's like throat, bro. It was like down the fish's throat, and when he had to get the gloves on and then take it out,
Oh.
and then he threw the fish back in the water, and the fish just flopped right up upside down,
Oh, no.
and he was just upside down, and we're trying to poke him to get him to go back in the water because he was still moving, but he was like upside down, and he was like twitching.
Nah, he's done for.
Fish is
Jesus
done,
You
bro.
Christ.
darled that fish for Finding Nemo. Fucking murked that fish, dude. Yeah, I feel bad for him. The poor guys. We catch them for sport and then throw them right back in. I don't even
Yeah.
want you. You're not even good enough to keep and eat.
This is just for fun,
Yeah.
for a photo.
What's up with I heard someone got buck with you in the neighborhood.
Some security woman came up to us. We were in the middle of rescuing a fish, by the way. This fish that I'm telling you about, like,
CPR.
so let me tell you what happened. So my friend threw it back in the water, and it was bobbing upside down, and we're like, oh shit, is it gonna die? So then he was trying to tap it with his rod.
Yeah.
And then I got my rod, and I like stuck it out a little bit, and I tried tapping it. I tapped it a little too hard, and my hook caught onto it again. So the motherfucker this poor fish got
Getting
hooked
stabbed.
again. He got stabbed like a total of 3 times. So then I pull him up with my rod, and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, all right, let's get him off. My friend puts like the gloves on to handle the fish because you can like get cut by their scales and shit.
They
Yeah.
bite hard.
Yes. So like my friend's trying to like get the fish out of the hook, and like he's wrestling it out, and this security lady comes up to us. She walks down, and we're like by the lake area. It's like it's like a private lake community, but really it's open to like the public because
Yeah.
there's no private area. It's like a big open. It's like on the street, right? It's like right off. You just have to walk off the street, and boom,
Yeah.
the lake is right there. There's no like private access to
Then
get
why
in.
the fuck did she come up to y'all?
I'm saying she comes up to us, and like we're trying to rescue the fish, and like he's literally holding the fish in his hand, and I'm holding the rod that has
Watching
the
the
fish.
life leave his eyes.
Bro, we're both looking at the fish, and then this lady's trying to tell us some shit, and then like she's like, "Do y'all live around here?" And like we're trying to like resuscitate the fish, and then my friend's like, we live around here somewhere."
Yeah.
And then she's fucking like, she says, "Well, this is a private lake for residents of Town Lake. It's called Town Lake, the community. So I'm gonna have to ask you guys to leave." And then my friend was like, "Oh, all right, whatever." And then we fucking got the fish unwrangled and threw him back in.
Yeah.
And then she was just waiting for us the whole time to leave, and I
Why
was
did
like,
you tell you live
bullshit.
there?
I,
Do you-
we didn't think about it. We were too busy fucking focused on the fish. We weren't even thinking about what to tell her, bro.
They was
More
giving the fish
important
mouth to
steak.
mouth.
Yeah, dude. We have a fucking life to save on this table.
Yeah,
lady.
man,
Are
we're
you watching
trying-
what's going on here?
Yeah, bro, we're trying to save a damn fish life, and this bitch was too busy about, she wasn't even a real
Bullshit.
cop. She was a fucking security, so she
Yeah.
wasn't like an actual. She was just bullshitting. She wasn't doing shit.
A cab, dude. Fuck a cop. Fuck a security guard.
Fuck a security guard.
A security guard ass bitch.
A
That's what it is.
security
right?
guard ass
Well, all
bitch.
cops are bad. All cops are bad. Yeah.
Oh
All
my
cops
God.
are bad.
They'll stop you from fucking saving fishes, man. It's
fucking security
That shit's
guards.
crazy though. Those things are strong, dude. Fishes are fucking stronger than you think they are.
Dude, yeah,
And they
man.
live way longer than you think they do out of fucking water.
If they don't get caught on somebody's hook,
If they don't get stabbed up.
if they don't get stabbed,
You fucking got that fish out of the water and you shanked it, and then you threw him back in and he couldn't move, and you grabbed him again, you shanked him.
That's like a very simplistic way of,
Yeah.
but that is what happened.
It's like Jon
Essentially.
Snow, dude. He got fucking cut up.
But it wasn't malice in our hearts. We were trying to save the motherfucker.
Yeah.
man.
We are.
We were
Oh
trying to
my
make sure he did.
God.
Because when he goes to the back of the water, he was upside down. We're like, oh fuck, he's not gonna fucking make it.
And in some of these lakes, bro, they just dump fish in there so you can catch them.
That's 100% what they do at all
That's
these
crazy.
lakes. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I didn't
just-
know that.
They legit bring them in and they pump them in. They pump the fish into the lake because the lakes are man-made. The fish are not there
Yo,
naturally.
We are horrible.
Humans are horrible and
We're
spoiled.
gonna go take a fish from where it lives, put it in another body of water, so someone else can catch it.
Yeah.
They're taking it from an actual lake or from an actual river, and they're just dropping them in there.
That is fucking crazy.
We're nuts, dude. The things we do to like set up this world and still keep it kind of natural, but it's not natural. They'll
None of it
fucking
is.
they'll move fish like in lakes and they'll dump them out of planes, like into other lakes.
Imagine
stuff
just
like this, but
a
bigger
plane
ones.
and fish are just raining.
That's exactly what happens. And like fucking 20% of them die like on impact, but then the rest live.
And just into the water.
Yeah, and they just when they have to move a whole large group of fish.
Oh.
When they're trying to populate like a really big lake, like in a really big community
Oh
where they
my
fish.
God, bro.
They fucking just dump them out of a helicopter.
I
That
can't
is
even
so
fathom that, bro. Opening the helicopter door and just pushing all the fish out.
Go! They all got little parachutes.
Everybody's
on.
parachuting. Go.
Get out there. Am I crazy or did we see something in school, like a documentary where they put them in a tube to move them like across like a dam or something?
Fish?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fish are dealing with fish has got to be a crazy
Bro,
job.
it's gotta be a lot.
only
We have to
imagine.
rehome 1,000 fish from this lake to another lake.
How the fuck do you do that?
Yeah, we got to catch all these fish and somehow move them.
Catch them without
all the way
killing
there.
them. Catch them without killing them.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you do that?
Who knows, dude? And fish trip out. They
Yeah.
fucking they don't know
Hell
how to
yeah.
stop swimming. They'll just fucking crash into it. I've seen Finding Nemo.
Fish are dumb as fuck, man.
I've seen with they are.
I'm saying it here. I'm saying now. Fish are some of the dumbest fucking animals on this planet, bro.
Hopefully, there's no fish listening.
Hopefully there's no fish listening to this podcast. But you guys
don't
are
fuck
fucking
with you.
dumb,
The
bro.
fish taking off his headphones. Fuck you
You
guys.
guys are
dude.
you fucking pieces of shit.
Fucking losers these days. I've
Who
got
do they
feelings.
think they are?
I've got fucking feelings. I've got thoughts. I've got a job. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder one day if we'll live at the point where they realize, or like discover like what animals think.
Man, I think it'll happen.
That's fascinating, man.
Like,
Like,
what
kind
does
of
a fish think?
They'll
kinda
probably
like
just lie.
with Up. You know what I mean? Like how in the movie Up, the
Oh, the
fucking
dog?
The dog. It's a collar, right? He has a collar that he puts on,
Yeah.
and the collar with it, he can express his thoughts through like some automated computer voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of amazing, man.
it is
Yeah.
kind of amazing. I mean, I'm sure that's going to happen at some point. The brain is going to be
yeah.
a tough one to figure out. Even
Yeah.
ours, we don't know. So I'm sure it's going to be pretty difficult for us to do.
Hard to interpret like what they actually mean.
Yeah.
And build a fucking cycle out of it.
It's wild though.
That's
dude.
the thing because I feel like they don't think in
Communities.
like they don't think like that, and they don't think in the same kind of patterns or ways that we do, right? In
Yeah.
terms of like how we build like a sentence or how we build a word.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
they would do that. I feel like they would.
grammatically incorrect fish.
They'd all be right. I mean, I
Talk
can't
like
imagine.
And they also don't have the same value. Like they're just about survival.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
all they're
much.
thinking about, like when they get dropped off in that new lake where they're about to get fished out, is like, oh shit, like this is new. Where's the food at?
yeah.
Let me
Like,
go
how
find
do
some
I
food.
survive?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
This worm looks delicious. Let me fucking. Oh wait, holy shit! It's not a worm. It's a rubber worm. And now my mouth is caught on this fucking hook.
Dude, what a imagine you just see this thing floating above you.
You're like,
my
ooh,
God.
that looks
Good.
tasty. You grab it, fucking a second later, you're just light. You've never seen sunlight before in your life.
You hear some. You hear a bunch of grown men fucking screaming. Fucking, right. That's how it probably sounds. It probably sounds horrifying to them because
Yeah.
it's they're under the water, and they probably just hear a bunch of deep, loud voices just screaming like, "Fucking get him!
We got one.
Fish up, baby, fish up!"
Yeah.
and then fucking just the fucking reel just.
That's crazy, dude.
You got to wrangle them though,
That's
dude.
a
When I was
nightmare.
getting them today, I was having to. I was having
Yeah,
to wrangle them,
Bro,
man.
they're fighting, bro. They're
He's
pulling
fighting.
back.
Even those small ones, yeah, they fight.
Even the small ones.
I don't know how these motherfuckers be catching big ass fish. like those big ass
Bro, the
bass
fucking
and stuff.
the rod will be bending and shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rod will bend,
Yeah.
man.
But it'll be attached to the boat when they're catching like marlins and stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be like attached to the boat. They're not even holding it. Like they just have to keep reeling it or like make sure the reel doesn't let go.
Those are legit. Like those are the fucking the
Those are, like,
saltwater
deep
deep
sea,
sea
yeah.
fish, bro. Like tuna and those are the fish that you can actually buy and sell for like money.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of crazy though.
Those guys, they use like the strongest rods known to human life, bro.
And the fish will be pulling the back of the boat down
Yeah.
and shit, like Jaws. It's crazy,
Oh,
man.
imagine that, dude.
Yeah, fucking fish are strong, bro. Straight
my
muscle.
God.
All muscle, dude.
all muscle.
Because I've held onto a fish that wasn't even that big. It was like maybe yay big, like a fucking foot long and like a third of a foot wide. Like a skinny one. I think it was
Like a little Subway
it's
sandwich.
still a Subway sandwich.
a little
Still-
Subway sandwich.
That's a little flatbread. I think it was like a something snapper. And I was fucking holding it, and the thing is just flapping around, and it feels like I don't even know what, dude. It's fucking strong. It feels
very
like straight
muscly.
muscle.
Yeah.
It feels like someone's arm spazzing or something.
Yeah, man.
It's wild.
I remember I saw that shit at Fiesta when like they killed the fish and it was just flapping around.
Yeah.
And no one could hold on to it. Like it was just too strong for people to like grasp onto.
And they say to bonk them on the head, but they don't die.
They don't die.
They
Them
keep
bitches
getting
strong.
hit,
No, the way to do it is you drive a spike through the brain.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's how
Like
the-
a vampire.
Just
way-
like a vampire.
just like a vampire. I think it's like in Japan, the popular way when they make sushi for like the sushi fish to kill it, they drive a spike through the brain.
That's bonkers.
It's like when they get it on board, they drive a spike right through the brain and it kills it right away. Because if you let it, like if you bring it on board and you don't kill it right away, it flops around a lot and it gets really stressed out from not being underwater anymore because it
Yeah.
can't breathe. And then it fucking like it ruins the meat and because a bunch of blood starts flooding the rest of the body.
That is
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Deer, other animals too,
Same
right?
thing,
And
same
I think
thing.
it's pretty much like that for every animal.
Yeah, like if you get like if let's say if you shoot a deer and you shoot like it's I don't know it's hind or not. Let's say if you shoot like in the tummy, but it keeps running for miles and miles and you're chasing it. You're chasing it for like an hour and then you kill it. That meat's gonna taste horrible because it's so stressed out.
Yeah.
As opposed to if you got it in one swoop and you just shot it right through the brain and killed it, that's gonna
Yeah.
be delicious.
So what you do is you
I think
you
Uh,
grab it, you take it to a spa, you let it get a nice massage,
You let it get a
and then
nice
you kill him.
massage.
Yeah.
You kill him right
you
there.
You get him nice and relaxed.
Yeah, you put him in the mud bath. You put
Yeah.
him laying down. He's got a wet towel on his forehead.
Yeah.
He's got cucumbers on his eyes. You come up from beside him
Slit
with
his
a
throat,
fucking
bro.
gun and fucking pop him right in the side of the
Fucking
head,
Abe
mafia
Lincoln him.
style. Yeah,
Fucking murder him while he's
grab
fucking
him with a
chilling.
wire, just fucking.
No, the fucking a piano
Nah,
wire.
that'll stretch him out. Yeah, piano that'll stretch him out. Fucking mafia murder.
Oh my god, bro!
Oh my god, that's
funny
funny
shit.
as hell though, man. Like, it's so weird that
But a wire.
You son of a bitch. Stop moving. You son of a bitch.
that a fucking like stress can actually make an animal taste different.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to
That's
think about.
fucking hilarious.
What's the good part of animals? Like, is it the muscly part that's bad? Because we
Muscle's
eat,
bad. Muscle's tough.
so chicken thighs are fat.
Chicken thighs are fat and juicy because it's not as tough.
juicy
That
ass
they are.
thighs?
They are juicy,
Them
bro.
bitches walking around like Ice Spice.
Yeah, right. the thick, like
Thick.
Ice Spice, the Ice Spice chicken thighs.
Ice Spice does kind of look like a rotisserie chicken.
She should partner with Popeyes.
Yeah, she should. For fucking chicken thighs, she should.
That'd be genius.
Bro, you know what?
You want to know how I know about thick thighs? Look at mine.
Could you, bro? Ice Spice has. I don't take her as a very smart person. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but I don't take her as a very smart person. I don't see her doing well in a commercial.
I don't either.
I don't see her doing well
her.
speaking.
I don't take her. Not to. No
speaks
digs on her.
well.
She's a cute chick. No digs on her.
Yeah.
But like
No dicks in her.
No dicks in her. No digs on her. But like,
Yo.
I agree with Omar. I don't think she's all that intelligent.
She
to be
speaks
honest
very
with you.
well.
She
Dude,
does
have you
speak
heard
very
her?
well. She does.
She
but
just
interviews.
It's
She
very.
has a sweet voice, but like
It's very simple.
it's like
It's
real.
real simple.
It's like a high school girl.
Yeah,
And
like
I go,
a high school girl.
I come over here and I'm like, he's Cap. Like,
It's top, you know. That's exactly how she said.
Bro, she speaks very well. She speaks fine.
all right.
She speaks okay.
She speaks.
Alright.
I will say she does speak well,
yeah.
but she's a little simple. Bro.
She don't really like stutter nothing. I stutter.
No, she doesn't stutter.
She speaks
She
better
doesn't-
than me.
She probably does speak better than myself, but I mean, come on, she's a little simple.
You know
bro.
you speak better than Ice Spice, dude.
Oh
Come on.
All of us in
God,
this room
bro.
are more articulate than Ice Spice.
That's so crazy.
I could beat Ice Spice in a spelling bee, dude. For sure.
If you know the spelling bee, it's
Yeah.
like, what's next?
Versus-
Chess.
Oh my
Fucking
God. A good old game of chess. Yo,
Some
bro.
intellectual
I
gymnastics
bet
with
Ice
Ice
doesn't even know
Spice.
how to play chess, bro.
Oh
Only
no,
checkers.
she only knows
checkers.
checkers. I bet.
And she's not even good at that one.
Wait, you mean the red one go over here?
Yeah. You can't double jump. Yes, you can. I pull out the rules.
I feel like she knows like dominoes. You know what I mean? I feel like she knows how to play that shit.
She
Bro,
knows
dominoes
dominoes?
is complex, bro. Depends on who you play with.
Dominoes is hard. I've never really.
I've never
learned how to
played. It
play
looks
Fuck,
hard.
bro.
People, in
Go fish,
popular
that's
in like
easy.
New York. People over there, they have like a whole fucking.
Nah, in the South, bro, that shit is popular.
For real?
Yeah,
Yes,
interesting.
bro.
I'd whoop her in BS, dude.
NBS.
And Monopoly.
Bro, I haven't
dude.
played BS in so long.
When's the last time y'all played a game of BS? Is so much. Remember BS?
BS is fun.
It's just
During,
a
like,
nice,
fucking in
easy
class?
card game, man.
Oh my god, so much fun. And it's all just like, it's all like mind games. You
It's
know?
kind of
Yeah.
like poker, but without that gambling aspect.
Yeah.
It's pretty much exactly like that. I mean, I guess that's why I say you're just guessing what
Bro,
the person has
I've
based
been-
on what's
yeah.
in front of them.
I've been clamoring for a good Monopoly night.
Oh,
I've been
I
trying
would
to
love a
I've been trying to
Monopoly
host a game night. Would you guys be interested?
I'd be fucking
I
down.
would be down, dude. A drunk Monopoly night, making a drink.
or we can do like Taboo
to do it.
I want to do it now.
or Taboo. Taboo's fun, man.
Taboo.
Taboo's
never
a
played
great
Taboo.
time.
You never played Taboo?
Taboo's a lot of
Let's do
Munchkin's
it
a lot of fun too.
Tonight.
Y'all want to?
Tonight.
I can't do it.
Nah,
tonight.
Gio, tonight.
I got plans.
Oh, he got plans.
Ooh, I think I might get in trouble if I choose tonight too.
No, I'm just
I gotta
I'm
hang out with
kidding.
my
I'm
girl.
kidding. I'm kidding. I actually have plans tonight too. I was just kidding about tonight.
But we should soon.
Sunday.
Sunday, I think I would. It's Father's Day though.
Ah, fuck.
I might be busy.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all have dads in your life. No, I'm
Yeah.
just- my father is in my life.
Does he live in the city though?
Yeah, he lives in Sugarland.
Sugarland.
You gonna
right?
hang out with him?
Nah, he's got other shit to do.
Oh,
He wants to hang out with his cool sons.
His cool sons.
But nah, he's doing shit, so I'm gonna be free.
I hang out with your stepdaddy or not?
Yeah, we're gonna do some shit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Father's Day is such like a funny day because it's like Mother's Day we go all out. Then Father's Day is just like,
The dads don't
Yeah.
get being a
don't
dad
get
is
shit.
the most thankless job, bro. You pay all the bills.
Dads don't want to be in your life though. They're just like they're just there, bro.
You deal with the toughest. You only come to like a dad when you're dealing with the toughest problems. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, hey dad,
oh my god.
I got into a car accident. I don't know
Yeah.
what to, you know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
or like, hey dad, like these people are saying I owe them money.
What do I do?
What do I do?
They're
Or-
gonna break my leg.
yeah, like the regular. That's when you go to like your dad. You know what I mean? But like
Oh
moms
my
deal with
God.
everything else. Like that,
Yeah.
being a dad is just the most thankless job I feel like in the world. And you pay all the bills, and then your kid doesn't really give a fuck. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
they do. Maybe I don't know. I think they do,
Yeah.
but I think it's not the same as like a mom. You know what I mean? Like
I just think they're not as. I mean, I get why there's a difference because your mom, pushed you out and shit.
sure.
Yeah.
And
nurture
maybe because
you.
I haven't experienced like actual birth giving, I'm like, okay, I get why. But dads don't be getting shit.
They
You get
just-
they
boxers.
don't,
It's because they
man.
don't engage with you when you're young. You know what I mean? So then by the
My
time
dad
you're
did.
old
My dad
enough,
was cool.
I mean, no, my dad was cool too, but not nearly as much as your mom. Not nearly. Like I would talk to my
Yeah.
mom way more. Like she would just like to go buy me McDonald's or something like
I
that.
feel
It
like
would just
it's-
be my mom that would
I
do
feel like
stuff
it's
like that.
different for like. I feel like girls fuck with their dads more and boys fuck with their moms more.
That might be true.
I've heard that
Yeah.
I guess
before.
we are all boys, so maybe we just get along with our moms more.
Yeah.
But and then like the dad, you don't really understand the sacrifice it takes to work and like pay all these bills until you're older.
And then
so
you're
when
like,
you're younger,
oh,
I'm like,
shit.
well, my mom,
Yeah.
she's the chill one.
Yeah.
She's the cool one. My dad is also cool, but like
He was
you
a
know,
hard ass.
Yeah, but he's a little more of a hard ass.
Yeah.
So you look at your mom more as like a nurturing figure. You know what I mean?
It also depends because some people grew up in houses where like both parents worked. So your dad wasn't the only one taking care of everything.
yeah.
You know,
That's true.
It depends on how you grew up and shit.
But either way, I'm just saying across the spectrum, most of the time, the men are the breadwinners. And I'm not saying that's a right or wrong thing. I'm just saying factually.
No, yeah.
Most of
Yeah.
the time, the men are the men just make more on average, so
Yeah.
they end up being providing the most for the family,
It's
right?
awfully sexist of you, dude.
It's
I'm
awful
just kidding.
sexist of you, you goddamn pig. How
That's true.
dare you say that?
It is.
How
facts.
dare you state a fact?
That is no cap, Your Honor. That is no
That
cap.
is no cap,
Your Honor.
Your Honor, that passes. That passes the cap test. That's truth.
But yeah, that is true. I mean, I feel like dads just don't ask for shit.
Yeah.
They don't, man, because they don't really. And I think
They
at the
could
end of
get
the
it
day,
though if they wanted to get something.
I
I
think
don't
at
know
the end
what
of
the
the
fuck
day,
to get 'em.
they don't really care.
Yeah.
You know, like as a guy, like I'm not really like I don't want people to celebrate me. Like I don't give a shit. Like I'm just like let's eat or
Yeah.
something. I don't know, but like I don't really need to have like a whole.
I think that depends on the guy.
Maybe it depends
some
on the
guys
guy.
do want to be celebrated and
Oh
do
my
want
God.
you to fucking spray champagne on them and shit.
Like, let's
some
go
guys
out.
do
Let's
want
go out
that.
for my birthday dinner. I don't think I've ever like. I don't know, you guys aren't like that.
You
I've
get
never
a club
put
flyer, it's
together
just you.
anything.
It's just you on the flyer.
Yeah, that's more of like a girls thing though. I feel like all like like knowing my girlfriend and all her friends, they all want to do like let's go to her house for like her birthday and let's
go
fucking-
out.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy? I think it's like social wise, it's more acceptable for women to do that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel like there are
probably,
guys that
probably.
do want that shit.
I
There are
want to go
guys-
out for my birthday.
Some guys do
How
want
come
to go.
nobody planned anything special for me?
Yeah, Omar, you didn't play anything for me on my 26th birthday, man. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm a fucking shitty friend.
You're a
dude.
bad
But if we
friend.
were girls, there would be a full blown fight.
Yeah, we don't even get each other things, dude.
Yeah,
I know.
we really don't.
Right?
All we do is like dap each other up, say what's up, and have a bunch of shots
Yeah.
that night, and that's it.
Hey, you turned 26. That's what's up, bro.
That's what's up, dude.
Or
Happy
no, we
birthday.
buy each other drinks. I think that is
That's pretty nice.
that, to me, that's an equivalent, if not
Yeah.
better, than like buying me a cutesy little gift.
Yeah.
I have so many things I want to say, but I'm scared.
Or do you want cutesy little gifts?
No, I just don't want to say things about girls because I'm scared.
Oh, you
Say
want to
it.
say mean things, don't you? You want to say meany things.
I just feel like we just don't ask for much.
That men don't ask for much?
Yeah.
Bro, men don't ask for shit. We're very low maintenance.
We're very low
And
maintenance.
Generally. I will
Generally,
say,
yeah.
there's always, with the things
Outliers.
we're talking about, there's always the outliers, right?
Yeah.
There's always the high maintenance dudes that are going to want like, you know, a $1,400 pair of sneakers or something crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, the
Yeah.
outliers. But generally, most dudes I know, pretty low maintenance and they don't need much. And
Yeah.
they can survive off very little for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah.
That's-
Men have it pretty bad, dude. We got the shitty end of the stick. We got to pay all the bills.
We got the shitty end of the stick.
We got to do all this stuff. We got to get yelled at about shit. We got to
had-
try to make everything right. It's
we had the most
worst.
thankless
Women
job.
have it awesome. They're like cats in the middle of a human and a cat.
Yo, we are
That's
going to
their
get
level.
tore up after this.
Yeah, my girlfriend's gonna beat my ass. I'm just messing around.
Nah, man, but like,
But they do have it easier in a way. In a way,
Yes.
I will say the periods thing is there.
that does.
The
all
period
that.
thing exists.
the period
does
thing.
suck.
The giving birth thing exists.
It's out of the trade-offs. I think I'd prefer being a man because
prefer being a guy.
The period thing sounds horrible, and then
We're
having
just sitting here
a
like
baby,
I would like gifts.
Yeah,
I would want a gift,
but I don't want a period.
but
I
I
don't,
don't,
want a period. Can I have the
Exactly.
gifts and the B-day celebrations, but no period?
But no
Yeah.
period.
and no babies coming out of my body.
Hey man, fair trade to me.
that seems terrible, bro.
Yeah, that's
I
just
haven't
scary.
taken a big shit in a while. I'm talking about a big stretch your ass. Wait, hold on.
Man.
Did y'all see that? Did I see that meme with the weekend about the idol?
No,
There's like a part in the movie where he's like, stretch your tiny little pussy.
oh,
Something like that. I don't know how that sounded in the headphones, but he said tiny little.
Yeah.
Which is the wildest thing I've ever heard.
bro, that's gross.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? If we all have things that we say during sex that sounds insane.
Yeah.
That we would never say, that would never hear the
Of
light
course,
of day.
it's just funny hearing it from like the weekend and hearing it on a TV show.
I
It's
know
just-
he's getting some crazy shit off in real life.
Oh, of course,
By
right?
his
It's
music.
It's just so funny because it's like it's corny as shit. I
It is
feel like
hilarious.
in the
It's quite
context of
corny.
the show.
Yeah. He wanted it to be like over the top and this and that, but they're not making another one.
Yeah, it got
I
really
think
bad
apparently
reviews.
he was a big diva
I
on
still need
set
to watch
too.
it. Ah, who
You
gives a
seen
fuck?
it?
He's
Yeah.
the fucking weekend.
Yeah,
he
whatever.
can be a diva.
Are y'all big talkers in the sack? In the nut sack?
I'll be talking.
Occasionally, but not really.
Yeah.
I don't really talk too much either.
Occasionally.
Make it goopy for me.
Make it
goopy for
Make it goopy for me.
How? Make it slippy and
Make-
slidey.
Make it slippy and slidey.
Slip and slide right in there.
Make it slippy. I haven't heard the word slip and slide in a while. Like,
Jumping around all over the room.
it makes
Say outrageous thing.
From the windows to the walls.
on the windows. To,
Till the sweat dropped down my bones.
What a
That-
wild line.
that
dude.
sounds like you're saying a poem. You're saying it but in poem form.
That's a haiku, no? It's
Is that haiku?
from
Is that
the
not a-
windows to.
to the walls. Is it
not a haiku?
That's a fun one, dude. Lil Jon, dude. Where are
Shout out
those
to him.
rappers, man? I want the silly, fun
Bro,
rappers.
you want to know what Lil Jon is doing?
I would love. Oh, he's
He-
on Twitch, right?
No, he has a TV show where he builds houses.
Really?
That is
Yes.
Awesome.
For like impoverished people or just like anybody?
I think it's
Or
for
his-
anybody.
Is
Or
it on,
people that
it's
he
on
knows.
Cable?
Huh?
It's on cable.
Yeah, it's on HGTV.
It's on HGTV.
Lil Jon has an HGTV show.
Yes, bro.
What
Is it like
the
Most
fuck?
Extreme Makeovers?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. It was
Because I
on
would
in the
love that.
background.
You remember that show?
What?
Which one?
It'd be like a family whose son is like allergic to water, and they'd
Oh.
have him living in a bubble and shit. It's like, yeah, he's one of the 34 people in the entire world affected by this.
Oh my god.
And they'll build, which is not funny, but whatever. It's a long time ago. I'm sure he's okay now. And it would be Homeboy, the white dude with spiky hair, and he'd show up at
Yeah,
their
yeah,
house.
Ty, whatever the fuck. I don't remember his
Yes,
name.
and
Ty
they-
Pennington.
Ty Pennington.
tanned up, dude, all tanned up.
Handsome dude.
Man.
Pretty handsome
Cool
guy.
guy,
Yeah.
man.
And he'd
Burnt
pull
like a
up,
raisin.
Burn like a raisin, yes.
I heard your son can't touch water. so they fucking put him in a hotel for like a month.
Ty will go down and sit next to the kid and be like,
Yeah.
"Hi, little Jimmy. It's nice to meet you."
Yeah,
and
little
shit.
Jimmy. Sucks, dude. You okay?
Sucks, dude. I'm Ty. I'm super handsome and I'm awesome.
Super handsome and awesome.
Sucks.
Look
for
at the
you.
suntan. I was in the sun all day.
Look at my suntan. I ran 8 miles this morning. Look at my suntan. Can you run? Can you run?
You run.
Like a kid with no hairs. Check out my cool spiky hair.
My cool
Yeah, I just got my
spiky
friend.
hair.
I got my icy tips done this morning.
My-
Pretty sweet, right?
my
Oh
frosted
my God,
tips.
bro.
All right. So, anyways, so then they put him in a hotel. They destroy their house with hammers with like 60 people.
That part seems fun, dude.
does seem
That
like a
I
lot
want
of
to be
fun.
there for that. That seems so much fun.
Yeah, I always wondered, like, if like those destroy rooms, if they would be successful.
They
Like,
are.
where you could just, but like you see them, but I don't really see them all over the place. I know they exist. I don't think they're as
exist.
successful as you
There's,
think.
I think there's one like in Houston.
I'm sure there
I'm sure
is.
there's
I'm
tons.
sure it's not like a huge business though. It's like a very niche thing though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's only certain people who really want to go in and destroy shit.
And to make a profit and a life out of it, you probably have to charge a pretty penny to do that.
Like, yeah, you have to buy a bunch of shit for people to be able to destroy, and then you have to clean it. Cleaning it is the part that's like, oh,
That's
fuck.
true. You don't want people hurting themselves. And so yeah,
Exactly.
they'd go in there, they destroy their whole fucking house, and they'd build them like whatever, like some amazing, beautiful house, and they put the RV in the front. All right, fucking Jefferson family.
Yeah. And they reveal the house to them.
And they reveal
right?
the
And
house, and
this
it's beautiful.
fucking beautiful ass house.
Now imagine all that with Lil Jon.
Imagine all that with
Jefferson family. What is Lil Jon's? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jefferson family. But I don't know what he really sounds like. I only know screaming Lil Jon.
Now his voice is pretty much what you would imagine.
It's like that.
Not like constantly like screaming, but it's pretty much.
Is it like Lil Wayne? Because I would imagine it's like Lil Wayne.
Nah.
Like this. He
Man,
talks very
who
low.
started all the Lils? Who started the Lils? Was it Little Kim?
That's a good question.
It could have been Lil Kim.
It might have been Lil Kim.
Lil Kim.
We should start
Maybe
the
Lil
Lils?
Wayne.
Nah, Lil Wayne was after.
Lil Wayne was in
Lil
the
Kim.
90s. Like
He was
96.
after Lil Kim though.
Who did start that?
It's about the same time. Lil Kim was like maybe. Yeah.
Nah, Lil Kim was way before that. She was
She was
like 94.
Yeah.
I don't know enough
93.
about Lil Kim.
And 94, Lil Wayne was like 12 years old, bro. He
He
talks
was,
about.
he was rapping though.
He
But I mean, he wasn't like
He was rapping as a kid.
yeah.
he wasn't like known. He was still very amateur. I'm talking about Lil Kim was already a star by like 94, 95.
Yeah.
Lil
You know
Wayne
what I mean?
truly is an iconic rapper in the hip hop game. Because not only was he rapping super young, his whole career, he had so many different types of genres. He had just his regular rap, and then he had shit like fucking not no ceilings. The fucking world one. I picked the world up and I'm dropping on it. He had that shit. He had the rocker shit, the skater shit. Like he had
He's
so
had-
many different fucking eras.
I think when you have as long as a career as him, you just experiment with shit because you get bored. Like you've been rapping for so long, you just want to try different shit.
Yeah.
and he was talented enough to make it work.
And he's been rapping for, I mean, his whole life. Like he's,
Oh,
he-
yeah.
and not in a weird way, but he was groomed to be a rapper.
Somewhat,
That's
yeah.
by Birdman.
Yeah,
Who was-
By
Birdman.
Birdman.
Come here.
Come in.
Just little boy Lil Wayne sit on my lap. Let me tell you about hip hop. And then not only did he do that, he brought up two of the most successful hip hop artists ever to live.
Yeah.
Who, Drake and
Drake
Nicki
and
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah,
You
Nicki
think,
Minaj.
you think he fucked?
Oh yeah.
He fucked Nicki?
He
I don't
fucked
think
and
so.
Drake.
But I think-
I don't
Did he
think so.
fuck-
I don't think so. I don't
Drake
think so.
probably first.
He fucked Drake first.
Drake probably, yeah. Lil Wayne, nah. I don't think he.
You don't,
Oh, you
you
think
don't
Drake
think Lil
fucked
Wayne
Nicki?
fucked Nicki?
Nah.
I think
I don't know,
I think it was
man.
consensual. I think they probably had a good relationship.
like they
where
all
were
fucked
friends,
Nicki.
like really good friends.
Man,
Everybody
you
in the
know-
I'm gonna tell you, everybody in the Bedrock video, fuck Nicki.
That is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you,
That's a lot of people, bro.
100%.
Some young ones in there too.
Dude,
You mean Lil
Ty-
Twist?
Yeah, Lil Twist. There were two Lils, two very little.
Nah,
Lils.
not Lil Twist. Not
Lil
Lil
Twist
Twist.
is
Not
in
Lil
that
Twist.
pussy.
Yeah,
Not Lil Twist.
not gotta
Bro, that's what I was just thinking of.
Not gonna.
gotta it in
No,
fuck.
Tyga.
He didn't make the
Tyga
criteria.
fucked. I'll
Tyga
tell you,
probably did.
Tyga
Fucking
fucked.
Tyga.
Lil Wayne fucked. Was Drake? Drake was in Bedrock too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Drake fucked.
He was one of the last.
Who else was in
Versus.
Bedrock?
Oh my god. Bro.
Who
Fucking
else?
damn.
What other
don't
male?
know.
I would think it was just them
Who's the
five.
hood?
Just
A
those.
few Lils. Oh,
Lloyd.
Lloyd. Yeah.
Lloyd fucked.
Ooh, baby.
Lloyd
Oh,
fucked.
Lloyd fucked.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then there was another girl in there. Or was Nicki Minaj the only girl?
I think she was the
No,
only
there
one.
was another chick in there who was in bed with Tyga in the thing.
But she wasn't rapping.
No.
She was just there.
She was just a whore.
Oh, you mean she fucked Nicki Minaj too? Everybody did.
Everybody-
The refrigerator did it.
It was an orgy after the fucking.
Once the cameras left, it was a bed rocking the bed.
What a crazy video, dude. That video had me in a
Man.
chokehold.
Oh yeah.
Iconic video. Iconic
Yeah.
song too.
That made me really like Nicki Minaj. Not like as in like rap, but like like have
Sexually.
a sexually like
Yeah.
I had to have a
Okay.
crush. Like I adore this woman.
I
After
never
I saw
did.
that, I was like obsessed with her.
I never really I don't like her.
Really,
I
I thought
loved
she
it,
was
dude.
so hot after I saw that. I was
I
like,
thought she
I
was
didn't even know who
very-
she was, and I saw that and I was like, bro, who is this lady? She's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Nah.
And she looks crazy in it now. Like
Yeah, now when I see it, I'm like, she's
her hair is like
she looks
giant.
insane.
Yeah, she has like a giant pink bow on or something like that.
I was not a fan.
I loved it though.
I think she still looks decent though. But she's had a lot of work done. Like
She's
I saw
a
her in
horrible person.
I saw her in a video with Ice Spice. That
was a great
the
video.
guys were playing, and she still looks good, but she just looks very old.
I don't know, bro. She looks good.
She looked good in that video.
She did. I don't know what it is. I'm sure she got a bunch of shit done, but
Yeah.
Tell her-
she has enough money to do it well because her shit looks like natural.
I mean, the ass,
Not
not,
the ass,
really.
not
The
the ass,
ass
not the
just
ass.
looks fake.
But everything else,
It's one of those big, super bloated asses.
the
Yeah.
big old balloon ass.
Balloon asses.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
doesn't look good.
I just never I just don't like her. Like as a person.
she
physically,
does
I don't
seem
like
like
her.
she'd be
I-
very
it seems
annoying.
like he wouldn't. The way you're describing her is like you went out to dinner with her. He's like, I don't like her as a person.
What did she do to you, Gio?
What did she do to you at your dinner?
Bro,
Gio?
she's a rape apologist. She's dating a rapist and
she
a pedophile.
is dating a rapist.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure
Wait, what?
convicted sexual assaulter.
Exactly.
I had no idea.
She's married to him.
Yeah, she is.
Wait, tell me. Wait,
I
what?
think
Tell me everything.
well, it's not allegedly because he went to jail. But
So her husband raped the girl.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
underage
he pled
girl,
guilty.
I think.
Oh Jesus
Hold on, let
Christ!
me make
Yeah.
sure. Let me make sure before I get on this bitch and start.
And I think he
talking
had just
crazy.
got out of jail when they started dating.
Yeah, I think they were dating while he was in jail.
Who is he? How did he fucking pull her?
Oh, he's a guy.
Because he just hit it big. You know who hit it giant?
Who?
That fucking sexy inmate from like 2015. Remember that
Yeah.
guy?
Oh, the
I remember
handsome
that guy.
dude.
He married into British royalty or something.
He did.
I
Yeah.
think so.
The one who became like a model.
Yeah, he married into some sort of royalty somewhere. I don't know if it was in somewhere in Europe.
Good for him.
And
man.
now he married like into a billionaire family. So he's rolling in dough now.
And he was just looking good and shit.
That's all he did. All he did was have colored eyes and be like,
and get fucking a
Bro, all
mugshot
he
taken of him.
did was just one little picture. He
Yeah.
just took one picture.
a mugshot
What? And the picture he took was a mugshot. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
for robbery. And as soon as he got out, or something like that. And as soon as he got out, H&M was like, "We need you, dude."
You're handsome,
Yeah, because
dude.
he
You're
walked
a
the
hair
whole
criminal,
he did
but
a
you're
whole
handsome.
runway and shit.
God, it must be sweet being mega handsome, man.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because being really pretty as a girl is also probably pretty sweet. But being handsome, that's hard to find. Like a mega handsome guy.
Absolutely, man.
That can like actually get people to do things in the world for him.
Okay, so her husband was convicted of rape in 1995.
Nicki
that was-
Minaj's husband.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Convicted.
Raping an underage kid.
Either
Either way, it's horrible. I'm
But it's
just
still bad.
curious.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago, dude.
So he's a sex offender.
So he was in jail that whole
She's-
time?
He was in jail for a minute. No, I don't think he ever went to jail. What was it?
'Cause I think he
She's
had
married
done-
to a sex offender.
She's
Yeah.
married to a sex
What the
He
fuck?
went to prison for 4 years.
offender. Wow.
And he has to register as a sex offender wherever he lives.
How did he pull her?
do you think that he has to go around and tell everybody in the neighborhood?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, he has
do.
to.
You think he goes himself?
He probably they're rich, so they probably have like an email sent out to the HOA board. or
Hi, my
something.
name is
Whoa.
Nicki Minaj, and this is my husband. He is a rapist.
He is a rapist.
Oh.
We are
God.
moving down the block.
Please don't come to our house for Halloween.
He's like at our house for Halloween.
I don't fully trust him yet. That's
But yeah.
fucking crazy. Yeah.
I just don't fuck with her. And she does a lot of outlandish shit. I just don't like
Fuck
shit.
her.
remember the
I'm,
COVID
I'm
thing?
cutting her off too.
You remember what she said about her cousin with the COVID
Wait,
thing?
what did she say?
She said that her cousin got the vaccine, right?
Oh my
in
God.
Trinidad, where like in wherever she's from, her homeland. Her cousin got the vaccine, and he was like a week away from getting married, and that I think it swelled up his nuts so bad
Yeah.
that she broke off the marriage with him
Yeah.
because he couldn't fuck.
That sounds completely fake.
Yeah. So she was like, she put out a whole tweet like, just be careful. Be careful, because I'm telling you, my
It's
cousin's
gonna
nuts
swell up
I'm
your
just telling
nuts.
you
10
what
times
happened.
larger than they were, and his fucking wife called off the wedding, and now he's fucked. That was essentially what she said.
That story sounds 100% fake.
yeah.
Imagine though that in the rare instance, like where that guy actually took the vaccine and his nuts swole up.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
She was like, she's trying to tell you guys. It's true. It's true. He's brokenhearted.
Look at my balls.
Look at them.
Look at my balls.
They didn't look like this before. What the fuck? The vaccine gonna increase the size of your balls
Yo, man.
to a fucking South Park joke level?
For
size.
real.
South Park joke
Is what
level.
she made it sound like.
You can't even walk around.
Yeah, you bounce all over him.
That
You're just
shit's
in pain the whole
hilarious.
time.
But
Fucking
yeah, she just be lying and shit. She's very selfish. I don't fuck with her.
these mega artists, dude. They're crazy. They have no sense of reality. I would imagine.
Some of them are. Some of
Well,
them
Nicki
are.
Minaj, I feel like she got famous late enough to be a normal person, but I guess not.
If you were crazy before, you're gonna stay crazy.
Yeah. You
And
know
like-
who's pretty normal but is mega famous? Rihanna. She's pretty normal.
Yeah, she's pretty normal.
I
Yeah,
think.
I would guess so. I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough about like what. I didn't even know that she was married to a fucking rapist right now.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about these celebrities to really.
Rihanna
say.
did have a wild phase though. On
A
Twitter,
wild
she
girl,
was going crazy.
You'd say a bad girl
a
phase.
bad
Yeah.
girl phase.
A bad,
girl.
a bad girl. Yeah, that's what they call her fans. The
Bad
bad-
gal.
The
Bad
baddies.
gal, yeah.
No, the Navy or some shit.
No, the Navy isn't that Beyonce's?
That's
the
the
Hive.
Beehive.
That's the Bayhive,
Hive.
dude.
The
It's
Bay-
The
Beehive.
Navy is Rihanna's.
Yeah.
What are Nicki
The
Nicki
Navy.
Minaj are
The
monsters.
Navy.
Like the Navy, the Navy SEAls are full. If you talk shit about Rihanna, you're gonna have the Navy on you.
That's a
dude.
little too hardcore, dude.
That's
A
fire.
bunch of hot chicks break through the window with guns.
How fucking dare you?
What the
you
fuck
say?
did you say about Riri?
What the fuck did you say about my girl?
What the fuck did
She's
you
released
just
one album in like 10 years, but fuck you.
and it was so successful.
Man,
it was pretty good.
And now she's a billionaire.
Yeah,
And
now
never
now
has to
she's
do
a
music
billionaire.
ever again.
Bro, what are the? Oh, did you guys see that Netflix is gonna make a restaurant?
I
We
did
talk
see
about
that.
that.
They are?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
They're gonna make a restaurant. I think that's a fantastic idea.
Like where they have like stuff that you can like from movies, like dishes that you can get like it's themed with movies or like shows.
that's a great idea if they haven't thought about that yet. But I'm sure it's gonna be just a restaurant where they have the movies playing. Like
That's
probably
not, I don't
different
fuck with
rooms where
that.
they have different. I don't know
That's
what it
actually
is
still kind of cool.
because it's not like studio movie. I think it's based on a restaurant, but I'm sure they're gonna have movies all over the place.
I find it
That's
hard.
a good idea though.
I find it hard to eat a whole dinner though and watch a movie.
I do too.
I'm not good at eating and watching a movie unless I'm eating something casual. Like if I'm eating like a burrito, I
Yeah.
could easily eat that burrito and keep watching the movie and pay attention. But if I'm eating like a steak
Oh, so
That's
with
tough.
like potatoes and like asparagus, I cannot pay attention to that movie, dude.
so it's not a full restaurant. It's a pop up. So it'll be a pop up little place.
Oh,
for a limited
what?
time.
Okay, well they should make a
But-
full-on restaurant.
What's
They
with the
will
pop-up?
have food from some of the shows that they have on the sites.
That's
That's
sweet,
cool.
Like, could you? Why don't more places do things like these gimmicks? Low key, if they do them right, could be pretty cool. Like, I wouldn't mind going to a Netflix restaurant if the food is good and just like the ambiance is cool and stuff. That's a great idea.
Of course, I think a lot of people would like that. It's just a matter of like it being expensive, which is why they do stuff like this. They do pop-ups, they test it,
Yeah.
and if it's successful, then
They'll
like
do it.
okay,
Yeah.
let's make a real one. Like let's put it in different markets and expand it.
I
That's what
think
they do with all
people.
these things.
I think
too.
businesses are getting with the idea of like, yo, just make it an experience and people will come.
Yeah, man.
Like that's all people care about. They want they want to
Experience.
leave their house for something that's worth the money.
I think that they're starting to. You're 100 percent right. They're
Some
starting to
people, not
realize
me.
that
I disagree.
like experiences are like getting people out way more than just like going for like a good meal is nice, but if you can provide an experience in addition to the meal,
Yeah.
or like if good like drinks are nice, but if you can provide an experience in addition to the drinks,
Man.
people are gonna return to that place 9 times out of 10 way more than the other places.
You want to know
that they
how I
can't.
learned gimmicks fucking work is when they keep opening these damn axe throwing places, and I'm like, who?
Oh, the axe throwing.
yeah,
you ever seen how expensive they are?
they're fucking expensive,
It does
bro.
look
and I'm
fun,
like,
though.
Just
who
to
is
throw
going
a
to
few
this?
axes. That's not. It does look fun. It does
I
look
think
fun.
I would have fun. I don't want to pay that with the fees, but it looks
But
fun.
it'll be like $40 for like a fucking 10-minute session. whatever
I'm
the fuck
good,
it is.
bro. I will go to a dirty bar and throw darts for free and have a great
Darts
time.
are so much fun.
so much fun.
I love darts. You ever seen the fucking videos where they throw the axe and it's just like the 1 in a million chance that it hits like the handle or some shit and it ricochets off and comes right back towards them?
Oh my god,
That's
what if,
pretty funny,
what if it lands in
It's pretty
somebody's?
funny.
What if it just ricochets and lands in somebody in the middle of their head?
God.
bro. They trust us too much with this shit that can kill somebody.
I could just turn around and hack my girlfriend to bits.
It's a little axe. It's a little axe.
The waitress could, but still, if I have it in my hand, she's not expecting. I could turn around and Navajo fucking crack
Just
her right
fucking,
in the head.
you
no.
bitch! You just fucking hit the
Scalper.
waitress. You fucking crack the waitress in the skull.
It bounced off the wall. I didn't see it happening.
Oopsies. I did not do that on purpose.
Oh
And then
my
fucking
god!
wear her hair as a wig, dude. And I walk around and I fucking show my ancestors this is what they get.
Fucking turns into psycho.
I know. What the fuck?
No,
Oh
but like,
my
yeah,
God.
that's it is quite dangerous to give someone a
Axe and just
Yeah.
be like, yeah, you can throw it at the wall and fuck it.
like Top Golf. I have a fucking
Bro.
golf club.
A golf club, and if I swing too hard, I can fall over the edge.
Yeah.
Bro, I have took a swing with a golf club one time in AB's old neighborhood. I don't think you remember this, but I remember this because it happened to me. We found a golf club like in the little plot of land, like just grass next to your old house, and we found a golf club and I swung it, and I was trying to hold a firm grip on it. I did not
Yeah.
think it was gonna swing that hard. It swung right out of my hands, flew so fucking far. I was like, this could really fuck somebody
Oh,
up.
damn.
Oh my
bro.
god!
It just landed like near a fence.
Now
Let's go
imagine
get it.
you're drunk, you've been eating greasy ass burgers the whole time,
Yeah.
and that bitch just falls out your hands.
You swing it back
Or
and you hit your boss in the
It
face.
just goes
Flips out.
backwards, or you swing so hard you miss, and your whole body flies out the thing.
Cracks
Oh,
a
I've
wait-
seen that.
Cracks a waitress and she falls down.
Bro.
And then you're like, oh shit. And she's like,
My teeth.
head, my teeth.
I've seen people fall. That's why they have those nets.
The nets, yeah.
Yeah.
I would just leave.
People will fall.
I would just imagine it's like your friend's credit card's under the shit. That means they don't have any of your
They don't know it was
information.
me.
You
It's
could
true.
just leave in theory.
They'd catch you though. They'd get your.
They could. Like, you'd be like, oh my god, like let me go get you some paper towels. You
Yeah.
just fucking run out.
I will be right back. Don't move.
You know,
She's
I would just
unconscious.
leave, but I wouldn't even take my car. I would just fucking go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I'd come back and get my car later.
Take a Uber. Take the nearest hotel. Stay there the night. Just keep looking out the window. Fuck, there's cops. They're looking
It's like
They're on to me.
young woman dead at Top Golf after being struck accidentally by a
It
club.
turns into a murder case. That's a mini series. That's
Bro,
a short
it is,
documentary.
I'm saying, bro, we've written so many on here. If somebody had like an AI program that could scrub our podcast and find the best series for all the new
The best bits.
all
Yeah.
the new networks in this new year.
Man,
Yeah.
that shit is real though. But I don't know. I guess I get why people want to leave and like go do fun. I don't think it's fun, but do shit like that. But
Like experiences.
yeah, but I just don't care.
I mean, you're an experienced boy. You be going to concerts.
Well,
That's-
yeah, but like
It's 100% experience.
it
Come
is.
on,
But
now.
for me, it's like concerts are different to like putt.
It's
like
a
going to
yes,
putt-putt is
But
like,
it's
it's
all
much
right.
different.
awesome though for it
Both-
to be really fun.
both expensive though, and both in a way gimmicks because you're going for a very specific reason.
Yeah. Like for me, I go to concerts because I want to see the artist in person and like be like, oh, that motherfucker's short. Or like,
what if
connect
somebody's,
with them.
what if somebody's
Flame 'em.
passionate about putt putt?
All right, then we gotta ask some questions about you.
And they're passionate about.
Why
No,
are
no,
you so passionate about putt?
No, that's a good point though. I see what you're saying. Like, there's
Yeah.
no one's passionate about axe throwing. It's just like it's a gimmick. And they're like, ah, fuck it, I'll try it.
Yeah.
And, whereas like someone who's not passionate about Steve Lacy is gonna go to a Steve Lacy
Exactly.
show. You know what
like,
I mean?
yeah, it's the same thing in my head. It's like I
Shit
don't
like
give a fuck
that.
about this, so I don't want to go. And I could do fun shit like this for free in other places.
You just go buy an axe and then throw it at some wood, just in your backyard.
Go into the woods and just do it.
Yeah,
Like,
just fucking get the axe. The axe
don't
can't be
know.
that expensive. Just toss that bitch around in your backyard.
but yeah, that's just how. But I get why people do it. Like some people do it 'cause
Yeah.
they to be in a group setting, they want to do some shit where they have something to do.
I agree though.
Those type of
That's
experiences
nice.
are always so weird and like zip lining. Y'all ever been zip lining?
No, it seems fun.
It does seem fun, but when you're actually doing it, it is fun. But it's only like 40 seconds long every time you zip line, and you have to do so much work to do the zip line thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is pretty cool. But when you leave, you're like, but this whole thing took like 5 hours. And only zip line for a total of maybe a minute and 20 seconds.
And really, the fun part is leaving, and they, in the middle, you're just like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
ziplining.
And then you're like,
Cool.
oh, this is cool. This is
is
cool.
cool.
But this is all the shit that you also saw when you're hiking. Same shit with like,
Pretty much.
you're throwing an axe around. Axe throwing is so funny too because I wonder how the hell it got so popular.
I have no idea.
Like guys want to throw an axe because it seems manly. Girls want to throw an axe because it seems like fun to throw a sharp object.
The girls want to throw an axe because the guy's throwing an
the
axe.
guys throw an axe and they think they're as good as us. No, but because girls probably don't do like physical things like that. So
Yeah,
they're like,
sure.
oh, this is
Yeah,
cool, and they throw it. But like the thought of it, yeah, it is a little funny.
yeah, I don't know who was like, yeah, this will be fun.
Pool, man, pool needs to be more popular.
Pool is
I
a
do
fun
love
one.
pool.
It's so hard though, bro. If you
It
don't
is hard.
practice, you get your ass spanked every game.
If someone's good and you're
If
not,
someone's good,
You know
I
what's another
hate
one?
that, man.
Foosball, bro. If someone's good at foosball,
Foosball, yeah.
They will
Foosball is
swipe-
extremely fun. I love foosball.
it's a great time. It's a
Yeah.
great time.
Or beer pong.
Yeah.
Just a good game of beer pong. Good time.
I do like beer pong.
Man.
I wonder why places don't do beer pong.
Someone there needs to
It can get messy.
It'd be very messy.
It would be
there
messy,
needs to be
yeah.
a hall that's just like has beer pong, foosball, ping pong, bowling,
Yeah.
darts.
Yeah.
Like just has all those types of games.
We can't be trusted though. We'll break everything.
I know everything's gonna be super messy and dirty and
I
broken.
mean, hey man, they fucking have no problem with us throwing axes. So shit.
That's true.
Same thing.
I imagine Dave & Buster's has most of the shit I just said, anyways.
I think
Yeah.
Dave & Buster's does have a beer pong thing.
Even Dave & Buster's is starting to get really gross.
it's
Like
been gross.
It is. It's gross.
very
man.
gross.
Everything
is
greasy.
They do not. Yeah, it's so greasy. They do not clean shit around there, bro.
And the games are not as cool as I remember them.
No,
being.
they're not.
They don't have
They're
enough
not
of those
as cool.
Like I want the Jurassic Park games. I
And
want the fucking those games where you shoot
And
the guns.
dude, it seems like the technology for those games got to a certain point, and it just never progressed. So now
Yeah.
the games are like 10 to 15 years behind what I have on my Xbox. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is fucking lame, dude.
Yeah. And then now they've made those unlimited cards so cheap that everybody has them.
Yeah.
So people are just being there for fucking ever. It's like you can't get the cool game that you want to play. It's impossible to like play Guitar Hero or something because everyone's already on it.
It's just pretty overrated. Like Dave and Buster's, I feel like as you get older, and if you've done it before, you're like, all right, it's the same thing.
Yeah, and it's because it's harder for an adult because we only like maybe 20% of the games there.
Yeah.
A kid will have fun because they can play anything. Like
Yeah.
even the stupid little shitty games where it's a hot air balloon. You got to press a button and it makes it float or something. We don't
Yeah.
play that. I'm here for the fucking Jurassic Park, kid. But you guys won't get away from me.
I'm here to drink my beer, eat my fucking unhealthy burgers and tater tots, and fucking
And get out of here. Or
Yeah.
get that fucking big ass beer tower. Man, that shit is
Ooh.
lit.
The beer tower is fun.
That shit is lit.
Yeah.
I just
Good
saw a
Dave
place that
Buster's.
they have like a big ass margarita tower. I'm like, look at this. My shit is falling.
The fucking mic is falling, dude. I cannot do margaritas anymore. I went to Cheddar's recently and I got a margarita. And dude, the brain freeze made me feel like I was gonna have an aneurysm. I swear to you, it was so bad. Like my head was hurting to the point where like I felt like it was like buzzing, bro. It was so
Yeah.
much pain, and I was like, I can't. And it's at Cheddar's they give you so much.
A big ass
The margarita, legit, the glass is big as your head, bro.
Yeah.
And like you keep drinking it, and it keeps melting and and it feel like as you drink it, more keeps coming up
Yeah.
because it's just melting. You know what I mean? And then you're just stuck. I didn't even finish it. I was stuck in this everlasting hell of just this margarita, and I was like, bro, I am not gonna fit. I'm done with it. I have no desire to finish this anymore.
This bottomless fucking magic margarita. Margarita won't stop coming out of the bottom of this glass.
Some
Oh my
Harry
God.
Potter shit. This bottomless margarita, bro.
Someone did a curse on my fucking
Bro,
cup of margarita.
I'm telling you, it's the sugar. The sugar in that shit will drive you crazy.
Yeah, it made me feel like shit too. I
Yeah.
felt like when we came home, I felt like passing out afterwards. 'Cause the
I
sugar,
agree.
bro.
It is the temperature, bro. I don't do well with cold drinks, especially not frozen ones.
Yeah.
I'll get a brain freeze, and it'll fuck me up, dude.
I'm telling, I was telling G, I felt like I had an aneurysm, bro. My shit was
Yeah.
about to fucking pop.
I know exactly what you're talking about too. It's like right in the front.
Yeah,
This shit is
it's right
pounding.
behind your eye.
Yeah.
and I feel like your eyes just gonna out of your head.
And you have to just fucking deal with it. Just
Yeah.
like
Imagine it's so bad your eyeball pops out and it's just hanging out of your fucking
all right,
skull.
I'm good. It's gone.
And you're with somebody, they're like, "Oh, it's good, huh?
And
The
I
margarita's
realized
so
it's good.
good. Yeah, it's fine.
It's great.
Selena
okay.
Gomez, dude, on like one of the old Disney Channel little middle during commercial parts,
Uh-huh.
she said that if you stick a thumb on the top of your roof, of the roof of your mouth, it'll go away.
That was a fucking lie.
That shit don't work, dude.
I'll
No
stick.
liar.
Fucking lie. I'll stick my thumb in her mouth.
stick something up the
I'll
front.
stick something in her mouth.
Up the top of her mouth.
that's a good note.
Selena
to
Gomez.
That's a good note to end on.
Bye, guys.
All right, take care, everybody.
Oh, I had one more.
Oh man.
This is an ice cream place in Oxford.
Oh my god.
Really